Hello guys, how are you? So, as we were kicking around ideas for new content, we asked ourselves, what fucking video game YouTube channel doesn't review video games? Zoomin Games, exactly. But today, that ends with the first review of the year that is none other than the expected Hitman 3. We will tell you what we think, what we liked, what we don't, the score we gave it, and in our opinion, whether it's worth buying or not. But before continuing, don't forget to give us that tremendous like to our YouTube channel and subscribe, as 2021 is gonna be legendary. The Hitman saga that began in 2016 ends with the game that we are talking about in today's video. Agent 47 returns for the third time in 5 years to close a new era that comes at the perfect time after some signs of wanting to squeeze it a little more. But the people of IO Interactive have made the right decision to stop it here, at least for a while, in order to fully immerse themselves in the adventures of 007 that they are preparing. The game is available for all platforms, but this review is based on the PC version. There are two main novelties in the gameplay of Hitman 3, the camera and the shortcuts. With the camera, we can not only take photos, but as a good assassin, we can also hack security mechanisms, scan documents, and read QR codes to obtain more information about missions and locations. As for the permanent shortcuts, there are doors or stairs to levels that we have already opened up to which we can return if we want to explore them or do other things. It helps us to go faster from one place to another without having to take a long walk. And yeah, that's been a personal lifelong goal. One of the strengths of the saga, with good reason, are the assassinations, and they have kept up the quality in the third installment, and they have managed to take them up a level in their design and execution. Pun intended. The murders are so ingenious that we have to admit to wondering about the mental health of the game designer who came up with them. IO Interactive folks, you probably want to keep an eye on that person, but also, please give him a raise. Another of the best things about the game are its diverse scenarios that are loaded with details. They return in part to the large spaces that they showed off in the first installment as parties and the most crowded places where the NPCs don't slow down the performance or the gameplay in favor of having a fuller space. In fact, all the levels offer a gameplay that fits perfectly to every player according to their preferences. And that's because of the large number of spaces they offer and the possibilities, although they have a linear plot. All the spaces invite you to come back to explore them again and again and find things that you missed the first time, because there are so many of them. So gamers that love to explore every nook and cranny, you'll be pleased. As for the graphics, in Hitman 3 we have the best of the entire saga, thanks to the Glacier engine technology owned by IO Interactive. The Hitman games have always had good graphics, but the possibilities that this evolution of the engine offers makes it the best this time. It stands out not only because of the previously mentioned NPCs, but also by the lighting of the entire game, which is, for us, the strongest technical aspect of the game. And the update that includes ray tracing has yet to come out, scheduled in the next few days. Although the narrative leaves a lot to be desired and has larger script holes than those made by Doctor Strange, Hitman 3 is a farewell at the height of a saga that has been around for all these years and responsible for so many good moments. Now for the moment that you've been waiting for, the score. The team at Zoomin Games gives it an 8 out of 10. The Hitman saga has marked a lot in our lives as gamers, and it wasn't easy for them to close it in a way that they did. So bravo to all the people at IO Interactive. To go into the less positive points, it has to be said that compared to previous versions, there isn't a lot of groundbreaking gameplay here. It certainly isn't some great departure from previous Hitman games. But you know what? Maybe that isn't so bad, since those of us who play Hitman know what we want from the game, and it delivers that. The adventures of Agent 47 are pretty much the same from the 2016 game, but we still love them. Now the big question, should you buy it or not? I'm afraid to say that this time, it depends. If you played the first two games of this trilogy, we will give you a resounding yes, because it is the finale it deserves. But if you haven't, it isn't a resounding yes, not because it's a bad game, far from it, but because we believe there are much better games out right now. When it is on sale, we do encourage you to give it a try. In fact, the advice we give you is to play the first two, and if you like them, hit Hitman 3. If you like stealth and games where you have to think a lot, you would definitely like it. Now, for you real Hitman fans out there, we might have a sweet little surprise coming up, so don't forget to leave us that like, as it helps us so much, and to give the bell a ring so that every time we upload a video, you'll be the first to know. Thanks so much for being there, and see you soon.